Oh, oh, we're live. Okay, so we have a new account. I'm Rick. We got Mike and we got Logan. We're gonna play some games for you guys. We're going to start off with some Dark Souls 3 because who doesn't like a little bit of torture, right? So today it's just me, and I'm Rick. I'm going to be starting a completely new game. Then you guys see things. We're going to get all the way to Firelink Shrine. You know, here's all the same thing everybody always sees. You're just going to scroll all the way down, hit accept, because it's always the same thing. Alright. Alright, new game. I like to have the brightness all the way up, even though it's not what it says to do. Yeah, don't need any of that. All right.
Yes, indeed. Oh. It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, saint of the deep, undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yom the Giant. The lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
All right. So, for those of you who are not familiar with the Dark Souls series, it is a game, it's a set of games specifically targeted to make people hate themselves and show everybody just how much of a noob we can all be. I have experience with all of the Souls games, and yeah, it you really start questioning things. All right. Hey. All right. Fire. I always go with fire. Here. Start with a fire gem, and this one you get like specific gems, so you can like enchant your weapons. And got this thing with red, so we're gonna be red, guys. We're gonna be red. Let's see. Let's push this guy all the way over. This is like the only character changing stuff that I do in just about any game that allows it, is I'm always red. I may not be going the right way, actually. I think I need a little bit of blue, a little bit less green. Maybe. Nope, that's not right at all. Okay, we're not gonna be bright pink. Let's see. Ah, now we're getting somewhere. Just look at that skin tone. Like, right now we got a nice orange. Yeah, lose a little bit more color. And let's darken this up a bit. All right. Now we look like we had the best possible worst day on a beach. And just gonna finalize that. We're gonna be all good to go. Alright, now our game begins. So, these messages here are just, you know, a bunch of, what's the word? Tutorial messages that we don't really need. Well, I don't need, because I already know them. So, yeah. What to do? These little things I'm picking up here, they're like little capsules of souls, which is your currency, your experience, it's your everything. It's like the secondary it's like the secondary set goal of this game is gathering souls. The first one is to make people hate themselves, as I said earlier. Yeah. Alright, this guy here, Ashen Estus Flask. You got our health bar is the red one up top. Blue bar is our magic, and that's what this Ashen Estus Flask is for. Is to restore your magic. Alright, kill everything, get all the souls. Oh, and yeah, already taking damage. Was I just shot at? Okay. Oh, I don't even have my pyromancy flame yet. Oh yeah, I do. It's right there. All right, we're gonna switch that up because I like to have it in the right hand. All right. gotta have like a little crappy shield. Okay, way to start things up. I already died. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so start off with like terrible equipment and like terrible damages and all that good stuff, and I forgot about that, so I was a little bit reckless.
And terrible.
No, I admitted before that this game makes me seem like a noob. Oh, yeah. That other voice is Mike, one of the co-owners of this page. He's actually the one that had the idea, the one that got things started through our little introductory video in there. It's really great. It's a good laugh. Oh yeah, so not sure if you guys noticed, but the bottom right corner, it's the souls that you have acquired, and every time you die, that resets to 0, and the souls that you had are left in a pool where you died. Give or take, like, about 10 seconds of where you were. So, this, that guy. Whoop, whoop. La-di-da-di-da-da. Now, in the future, Mike and I are going to be playing this together, but the real goal of this first video is getting to the point where we can play together. Specific items that we have to get before co-op. We're already doing better than before. Check it out. White targeting. But we're doing good, guys. We're doing good. Okay, not doing good. Heal. Yep. Oh. That could have been much worse than it was. I'm happy. And we have done it. Alright. Scale, 4,000 souls. Another soul vessel thing. Alright. There's nothing up there. Oh. Me, I typically like to explore the entirety of a place before progressing in most games. Here, we're still in the tutorial, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to really miss much, a few souls here and there. But this area, it's really not going to miss much. But that is everything, and we are progressing. Alright, first bonfire. These bonfires are like your waypoints. Alright. Hit at them, it heals up everything, replenishes certain items that you've used, like your Estus flasks. And, oh yeah, it also resets an area of the enemies. This guy, killed him. Now let's demonstrate what I mean by resetting. Sit back down, and that guy's gonna be back alive. Alright. Well, there he is. Hey, buddy. Woohoo! Oh, I did that wrong. Oh, I did that very wrong. I'm gonna die. Alright. Yeah, very wrong. Don't do that. Alright? It's the kind of thing that makes you hate your life, as I was explaining earlier. Alright, that was a really bad start, but we're just gonna roll with it. Alright, come over here and backstab. Backstabs are impervious to damage, and it's like one of the only ways to stay sane in this game is by getting around, getting your backstabs. You can also like parry with certain shields and items, but timing on that is really difficult because it's based on the size of the shield, based on the size of their weapon and their attack speed. So it's just easier in most cases to try and circle around. And that is the first time I've ever gotten that jump on the first try. I'm so happy. Do extra damage when you're falling and attacking at the same time. It takes a huge chunk out of just about everything. So if you have the opportunity, go ahead and do it. I'm sure like eventually we're going to do things like games where we haven't played before and we're learning as we play. But to start things off, we figure we could do it this way with a game that both Mike and I are very familiar with. Not so much the third one, because my playtime is already pretty limited on that. But just in general. Alright. He's ready to see me die. Let's mentally prepare myself. Alright, let's go. First boss of the game. tutorial boss and supposed to be about it, but as I said, people hate their lives. I started with the Pyromancer. A lot of things are fine in this game, so gives me a little edge. Not dead. Can't really make him a mind come dead. Hey, we've done it! Woo! I'm pretty sure after every boss, a bonfire will spawn right there, lets you replenish everything. And yeah. Right. Bye. See, now in the first Dark Souls, I mentioned parrying. I'm gonna try that with the next enemy. The first Dark Soul, I was like really good at doing the parries, but the timing is super weird in this one. Could just be like a mind game, and I'm overthinking it, and that was stupid. All right, let's kill this guy so I can try. Oh, yes, first try. Alright, so yeah. I'm happy. This is where we're gonna be going. But we're gonna go this way first. And prepare to hate your life. Because this guy can be a real pain in the neck. Oh, good. That stunned him. Key for this guy is staying away. Which, starting as a pyromancer, starting with a distance spell, it's very advantageous. Yeah, you can do that with the sorcerers, and I think that the clerics start with a heal. I don't think that they start with anything that does damage. So if you want to start off with range, I would suggest the pyromancer or the sorcerer. And I'm happy. Alright, got the... Let's kill you. Yeah, buddy. I don't remember what I was saying. So, I'm gonna go this way. Oh, those embers that I was picking up. Anybody who's not familiar with Dark Souls, each Dark Souls game has its own item that will turn you human, or in this case, embered, and that gives you like extra life and allows co-op play online, you know, stuff like that. In this game, it's embers. The first one you had humanities, and the second one you had effigies. I don't remember what was in Demon Souls. There wasn't anything in Demon Souls. Demon Souls isn't even technically part of the thing, is it? I don't think so. Isn't it still the same creator, though?
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's a loosely connected game. Like, depending on who you talk to, you can actually find someone who's able to control like all three of the Dark Souls 1, 2, 3.
Alright. So, you heard it from him. This chick right here, she's gonna be your best friend throughout the entire game.
I'm a firekeeper.
Oh, I should have skipped that.
I tend to the flame and tend
Do not
to
kill
thee.
her. Okay. Certain NPCs.
The lords have left their
like,
thrones
actually, I'm gonna shut up
and
and I'll let
must
y'all
be
hear
delivered to
her.
them. To this end, I am at thy side.
Okay. Now we have her unlocked. Go into her
Ashen
talk
one,
option.
to be
She
unkindled is to
just
be a
constantly
vessel
says
for
the same
souls.
thing. This is the only sentence
Sovereignless
or
souls
statements
will
that she
become thy
makes
strength.
throughout the entire game until
I
you
show
get like
thee how.
a couple different items
Ashen one,
that.
Bring me souls.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
plucked
get
from
into
their
that.
vessels.
Yeah, you're right, Mike. So, talking to her is pretty pointless,
Very
except for
well.
this level up
Then
feature.
take nourishment from thee.
And this is where we can change. Oh, we can start spending souls here. I'm not gonna spend any of them right now because
Farewell.
I need to. That sword that we pulled out of that boss goes right here and creates basically your home base bonfire. This is Firelink Shrine, as the title suggested. You know, fighting Firelink. I think it's this chick that sells the soapstone.
Ashen one. I
So,
am but a humble handmaid of the
Yeah,
shrine
this chick
of
here
weapons.
is
I've
she's
lost
like
little
a
things
merchant,
to
probably one of the
ease
more
burden
valuable
of a weary
ones.
traveler. And yes, Ashen one, as is thy wont.
You'll come across more merchants as you go through the game and whatnot. But I'm gonna see. Yes, this right here is what's gonna make it so that our next episode, you'll have Mike and I both playing together, and more than likely any episodes following that. Alright, so we're gonna buy that, and Mike, are we gonna? Should we get the dried finger, like, so that we can summon more people, or are we just gonna run through it with just us? yeah. So what this guy does is you can use it. It's unlimited, and I think that the current limit, like the generic limit on how many people you can summon, how many can travel with you at a time is 2. I'm pretty sure that it's 2, and using this will up that to 3 or 4. I want to say 3. It's 3. Mike has confirmed that it's 3. I'm not even reading it. Is it on here? Oh, yeah, it's on here. It's in the description. Okay. I mean, I've read it, but okay. Makes it so you can summon a third person. We're gonna wait to get that, see exactly what Mike and I are gonna do and how far this actually goes. So I'm not gonna spend any more souls on her right now because those are gonna come and she'll always have those items.
Ashen One, be sure to bring more souls.
Ah, Zusi.
It's not Susie. It's Andre.
His name is Andre.
It's Survivor. Respect. His name is Andre. The story.
Where is the word friend? Nope. Oh, friendship ahead. That'll work. Wait. Yeah, that'll work. Friendship ahead. I've dropped my first message. Alright. We're gonna take a look at this here sword that we got from killing that NPC. Now, I'm gonna be using this, but if you look at the very bottom, I wish I could point at it, but if you look at the very bottom line in that middle section right there, it tells you what minimum stat level you need to use a weapon or item efficiently. That first one is strength, the second one is dex, your third one is intelligence. Yeah, intelligence. And that fourth one is faith. So I need a 16 dex. So if you're looking for any specific weapons that you want to use or any specific items you want to use, you want to focus on getting that specific stat up when you level up. If you look all the way to the right, you see my dex is only a 9. So, let me go ahead and equip this. I don't know if I have enough souls to go up that, what was it, 8 levels?
Ashen, produce the the mark of ash will guide thee
okay.
to the land of the lords. To Lothric, where the homes of the lords converge. Very well. Then take no.
Alright, I'm gonna go all the way down to dex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes! Just enough souls. It's a good thing we did not buy that dried knuckle because we would not have had enough.
Farewell,
And now
Ashen
I
One.
can use the Uchigatana. You see it's not red anymore, so you can use that. Now, in this specific the first Dark Souls, once you reach that Firelink shrine, there were multiple paths that you could actually take. And Dark Souls 2, I think, started the same way, or similar way this one did. After the tutorials, you got to a bonfire. No, actually, no. Dark Souls 2 was more similar to 1. It was Demon Souls that you sat at the bonfire, and you had to travel to your first spot, I think. Anyway, you can like teleport between bonfires. That's why I called it like a waypoint earlier. And this first spot is where the game actually starts. We have officially made it through the tutorial. We've unlocked co-op, and as soon as this loads, that'll be just about it for this here episode. I am fully aware that we have nobody currently watching this at this time because we have no followers and no friends. So I know that I've been talking to myself this entire time. So the first people to watch this, just know that I know, and I know that you know. Alright, and that's gonna be it. Yeah, toodles, guys.